Now we are in Oscarsgate 23, where I live and where I have a gallery. I have a garden and an atelier downstairs here, and I live on top of this building here. And tourists can come and visit this mostly every day. Before it was quite opposite. I didn't have enough money to pay and I were struggling with the economy, and I lived in the industrial area and there were rats and mouse in the apartment. I was not good at school, but when you come to drawing and sculpting, I find out that I could be a master, I thought. I was about nothing when I was 60, but when I would come up to 75, it started to happen something, and it has been successful later on here. So therefore I'm smiling. Better late than never. I like to make sculptures of ordinary people doing their daily work. Coal miners, washing ladies, shoemaker. I hope it will be a long time until I will quit. As long as I have some ideas that comes always when I sleep, I like to make a real out of it, in clay or in painting and so on. It takes me about a week, or sometimes I have to do it many times because I am not satisfied, then I have to start again. And sometimes it can go very quickly and become a masterpiece just in some hours. Other times it takes months. Now it is in clay, then I will print it out in plaster, and after that it will become a bronze. This is my sculpture, Into the Future. He is 20 feet long and 10 feet tall. There is always 1 foot in the ground when it's running. We have seen it in photo that it is like this. And that's what I wanted to show here in this statue. I like to touch it. I like to touch it. This is landing, 15 feet tall, 15 feet long. He is jumping over the hurdle. All feet are in the air. I'm interested in movement. I'm not specially interested in horses, but I'm interested in the movement. Horses are strong and they are elegant. And also they are connected to the riders. I'm really proud of that my statue stays here in the tourist area. I can see that a lot of people are taking photos of the statue, and I'm laughing for myself. I call myself an impressionist. I don't do any detail. You can see the head is more like a fruit. It has no ear and eyes here. This is to the fantasy of the people to put in and be creating together with me in their fantasy. If you are too detail-oriented, it becomes boring. Now we are standing in front of the clipfish woman in Kristiansund. Model for this statue is my mother. Well, she is good in posing. This figure is famous here in Kristiansund. It's the symbol. You can see it on all the manhole covers. In the right hand, she is holding a clipfish. She is a very hard-working woman, and she have a little rest. Next to the clipfish woman is the herring boy. This guy was selling herring. He went around in the city and was yelling, "Buy fish." This guy is about 14 years. The movement is free and artistic. That's what I like about it. I'm satisfied by what I've done just here. We are in Norlandet kirke in Kristiansund, where I have made 4 stained glass windows. The first is from Christmas. The second one is Easter, Christ hanging on the cross. And the third is from Ascension and the Pentecost. And the fourth is Christ coming back for making peace on earth. I got a telephone from Norlandet kirke, and they asked me if I could make stained glass windows. And yes, of course, I think I can that. I have never done it before, but I will find out. I painted on the canvas and it was changed into glass, stained glass windows. I am a Christian, so this means a lot for me. This is my first sculpture in public space. It's made in 1970. It's a bear mother with 3 kids. I made it in clay, and afterwards it was cast in cement. This park is called the Bear Mound, and therefore they wanted a bear here. This one is standing behind her mother to make the composition rich. This is the monument of Jews that were killed during the Second World War. There was 18 people sent from Kristiansund to Auschwitz, and they all were killed. Here I try to show a picture of the mother and 2 children. They are staying under the shower of lethal gas in the death camp in Auschwitz. He is climbing into the mother because he is afraid. I'm standing beside Ole Gunnar Solskjær. He was a player and manager for Manchester United in England. Solskjær is from Kristiansund. He is staying and following the soccer match. He stays now in Grand Hotel here in Kristiansund and will be moved over to his own space here in city center. It is not so smooth, it's up and down here, it's handmade, the whole thing. Now we are in Tingvoll, a little town that I come from. Here I have a statue in the center of the man that builded the church. He's looking from this place, central place, over to the church. Gunnar is his name. I got the job to make him as a symbol for Tingvoll. And you see he has a model of the church here in a small scale. This figure is called communication between this woman and this man. When I see it now, it's something of the best I have done. It is physical, and the proportions are right, and the woman is dramatic and the arms are dramatic, and it is a composition. This was an uplifting, enjoyable meeting for me. It was here. I stopped here, come out of my car, took out the figures and throw it out there. I was not myself. I was mental ill. This happened in 1994. I thought they were sunk into the bottom here, but you know, wood are not sinking that way. Here lays the prodigal son, and he is more miserable than the story in the Bible. Father and the son. Can I make a statue of this? Half of it is lost. Just one foot here. Where is the other foot? And the head is gone away. This is his father. He is glad to see his son coming. It has been standing out in 28 years. The women that find it were planning to use it as fire. So I'm glad I got the statue before it were burned to heat up the house. One, two, three, 4 pieces. I think there will be a figure out of it. I'm thinking of what am I going to see? Yes, I think this is very, very, very fine. I enjoy what I see.
That's good.
Absolutely. He's as good as he was. He's lost his foot, but Everything is perfect in this figure. Woman model is name of this statue. This one is standing outside in all different weathers in 30 years.
It was my father who found it.
Your father, yes.
Yeah, and he brought it to land and he put it down here by the sea, and he did also tend for it, care for it.
Very, very good. I'm now 82 and I hope to go on until I'm 90. Then I will see.